I'm gonna tell you a story. When I was 10 years old, I was gifted my first ever camera. And if you are a photographer, if you are a filmmaker, if you are a cinematographer, you know how impactful getting your first camera is. And this absolutely changed the entire trajectory of my childhood. Now, it was 2011, 2012. And if you were on YouTube during that era, you know it was entirely different than what it is today. We didn't have the vloggers that we do today, okay? We had the Annoying Orange.
Hey, banana!
We had so many parodies, specifically the Call Me Maybe parody, if you know what I'm talking about.
Baby! Hi, my name's Rolanda. You're such a...
We're best friends now. We had karaoke. And if you were like me, you would turn up Miss Jordan Sparks' One Republic, Apologize by One Republic to 100% volume. When your parents would leave and you would sing karaoke like it was your last day on earth. And if you didn't do that, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. And the other major part of YouTube was the Littlest Pet Shop side of YouTube. And if you were here for this, you know how iconic it was. Basically, these creators would take their Littlest Pet Shop toys and make series out of them, make videos, music videos, all this stuff out of their Littlest Pet Shop toys. The most iconic YouTuber, the most iconic Littlest Pet Shop YouTuber being Sophie GTV. And if you know who I'm talking about, you know how great the Littlest Pet Shop Popular series was. Now, when I got this camera, Leah wanted to be the next Sophie GTV. So, went to my mom and asked her if I could start my own YouTube channel. Originally, she was like, no, because duh, the internet is a scary place to be for a 10-year-old. But then we came to a compromise. I could make videos as long as my face wasn't in them. Great. Great, this is perfect. I had a ton of LPS toys. We're good to go. Leah is going to be the next Sophie GTV. So I taught myself how to make these videos. I would create the scripts for them. I taught myself how to edit these videos, how to export them, how to put ending screens on these videos, how to put music on them, how to put them on YouTube. And looking back on it now, I need to give myself a pat on the back because 10-year-old Leah doing all of this while managing elementary school schoolwork? Crazy. Honestly, pretty impressive. So the thing is, it was so great because there was no pressure on me to create these videos for anyone else but me. Like, the main reason I was creating these videos was because I was inspired by this one YouTuber. I was making content that I absolutely loved. I was making these series that I absolutely loved. And looking back on it now, yeah, they're a little cringy, but I was having the time of my life. I would get off of school, come home, and just make these videos for hours. And I think one of the funniest things is my mom telling me that she could hear just a little pitter-patter of my Littlest Pet Shops on the floor above her when I was making these videos. And I think that is just so sweet and such like a good memory to have. I made these videos for like 3-ish years, and then I got into middle school and I did start getting made fun of for these videos, and that's why I ultimately stopped making them, which really sucks because I could go down the rabbit hole of what would have happened if I would have kept making these videos. I went through middle school and I went through high school. I really got into photography in high school. I would do these shoots for free for my friends, and, you know, I got some paid shoots done as well, but that was pretty much the extent of my creativity in high school. And then, you know, I graduated high school, I went to college, I started my first job, and my creativity kind of stalled at that point in time, and it's been pretty stagnant up until recently, up until I came to this realization. If you were a kid and you were so fulfilled by creative stuff, whether that was making videos, whether that was painting, art, knitting, whatever you liked to do, and you feel like you're in a rut right now, are you doing the things that you loved when you were a kid? Are you taking a couple hours out of your week to take pictures, to go out and take pictures, to go out and film, to go out and just be the creative person you were when you were a kid with no pressure? And I think that's a big, big reason why a lot of people stopped creating, is because of the pressure of society and of the pressure of the internet and the pressure to succeed and the pressure for people to love everything that you do. If everyone loved everything that you did, it wouldn't be as special to the ones who appreciated it. It just wouldn't be. So it's like, yeah, like YouTube has become this place where people want to succeed because they just want to make money and they want to be their own boss and they want these brand deals, they want these, the ad revenue, they want all of this. But what if we just treated it as a place to express our work without any pressure of monetizing off of it, without any pressure of going viral or succeeding exponentially? And that's what I'm going to start doing. And I don't know what that's going to look like for me. I don't know what this channel is going to look like. I have some cinematography stuff on here already. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that or if I'm going to switch over to doing something else. But what I've realized is I have to tap back into what I loved when I was a kid, and that was just creating stuff. That was creating videos, and of course, may not be creating Littlest Pet Shop videos. I may need to pivot a little bit now, but I have to take time out of my week to do something that I loved when I was a kid. Because, like, I have 2 jobs now. I'm a marketing director and I'm a leasing consultant, and I'm still in school. And I'm so thankful to be able to pour my creativity into these jobs. I'm so happy that both of them allow me to express my creativity, whether it be through new projects that we're doing, whether it be through events that we're doing. That's such a blessing because I know that's something that a lot of people don't get to experience. But what I've realized is I have to do stuff for myself. I have to create stuff that I like without it being tied to work in some capacity. And I still have my favorite creators. Like, I watch YouTube extensively. I'm a YouTube girl through and through. And I'm going to keep watching them. But what if I just took half of the time that I'm watching these people to create my own things, to be creative in my own capacity? Because it's so great going on YouTube and seeing people create what they love. Why can't I do that for myself? And the thing is, I would absolutely hate to be on my deathbed and wonder what would have happened if I would have just put my work out into the world. Now I'm about to die and nobody knows what really mattered to me. Nobody knows what I was able to create. Nobody knows what potential I had. And now nobody will know. Let that sink in for just 1 second. But I guess my point of making this video, I don't even know if anybody will see this. I currently have 8 subscribers on this channel. I think most of them are spam, and I think one of them is my mother. But that's okay. If this video needs to reach somebody, I have faith that it will absolutely reach that person. I have faith that it will absolutely reach that person. And like I said, I don't know what this channel is going to hold. I don't know if I'm going to post more on here. I don't know if I'm going to post on some other platform, but I've had my wake-up call to not keep my creativity in any longer because I didn't do that when I was 10. Why would I do it now at 23, almost 24? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope this video sparked something inside of you to start being the creative kid that you once were again. I pray that you all have an amazing rest of your week. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon.